Welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Founding Fathers, and I'm your host, Dr. D. Lee Pippin. And this episode, we're going to talk again on immigration, but on the other issue that's been brought up before. Because, again, there have been lots of comments and lots of statements made in the various comments. And basically, we're going to talk about the illegals, legal immigration, and voting. So, one of the comments made to me was there were 180 million people in America in 1960, and there's 331 million people here today. And there's only 3.31 average persons to a family. So therefore, it must all be immigration and the illegals. Well, I need to correct a few errors in that logic. One, there's 4 generations between 1960 and 2022. So therefore, we've exponentially increased in population over that time 4 different times. 2, only 44,500,000 people are estimated among immigrants, legal and illegal, to have entered the United States between 1960 and 2022. Those facts are direct from the government. Those are their numbers. Therefore, we didn't suddenly jump 200 million people because of immigrants. And the other thing that's always brought up is the immigrants have brought crime into the United States, especially the illegal ones. They're from gangs. They're terrorists. That is a load of nonsense. Among the immigrants entering this country from, again, 1960 till today, the crime rate, including up to today, has never been greater than 2% of that population. Now, if you want to go into the population of committing crimes here in America, take a look at the American citizens. Take a look at the guns that are going off all over the country and the people being murdered. Our people are committing most of those crimes. People that are U.S. resident citizens, born here, bred here, from here. And we're teaching them to be that way. They learn it on TV. They learn it through video games. They learn it from their parents. If we want to stop crime in this country, we want to stop the problems in this country, we need to change the way we look at this country and the way we run it. And we need to stop blaming our problems on people that have nothing to do with it. They're innocent. And they came the same way your grandparents or your great-grandparents or your great-great-grandparents did to this country. Everyone here, including the Native Americans, actually immigrated into America. The Native Americans immigrated far, far, far back, and therefore we consider them to be native to America. But North America had no population originally. Everyone's an immigrant. And the other part that we're going to talk about is the voting. Because I mentioned before, Trump's grandfather was declared a citizen because he was on the voting rolls for a presidential election. And that's the only thing there is to prove that he ever supposedly became a citizen, was he voted. The Republican Party has been adamant that our voting is corrupted and that illegals are illegally voting all across the country, changing the elections. And it's nothing but a lie. I will repeat, this is a lie, and it's tearing our country apart. Illegal immigrants, we haven't proven a single one of them actually has voted. They're terrified of the authorities. They won't even go near a voting booth. It's other people, like some Republicans that have been caught in the last election that illegally voted, trying to make something happen. And that is the problem we have. We need to start facing the truth, stop with the nonsense, stop with the lies, and we need to stop going off of a bunch of propaganda and start dealing with facts. This country is the greatest country in the world, and it's being torn apart by propaganda and bad politics from the left and the right. We don't need socialism, and this ultra-conservatism is actually a dictatorship. And we fought a war called the Revolution to stop dictators. Again, thank you for joining us. Click on the subscribe button, click the bell at the top for future notifications, and make sure to like our video. And we look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.